Hi Libra, here's your June guidance. You've got the card of balance. So, it's a bit like the scales, so card quite apt for you. So you have to start bringing your balance in, your yin and your yang, your action, and also time of recharge and reflection as well. So when I look at this card for you, I have to, the question for you, which has been working well for you? Have you been really throwing a lot of energy into things, and if things haven't worked out as well as expected, you might need to rethink your current pathway and stuff like that. Maybe also as well that what's been getting in the way with you is like your thoughts, your feelings and your emotions. You need to kind of bring some balance back into your life. You need complete balance now. You've been a little bit out of sync with everything as well. I get the word distraction, so you get easily distracted, so you need to really focus. I wouldn't say this is the end of the journey for you, but you need balance as you move forward. It's like you're on a tightrope now, and if you wobble, get too emotional, you're going to fall off. You go back to the beginning. So you need to be really mindful, like as you go forward, of like your emotions. Your emotions have been running the show a little bit, and you've got to bring them back in. So use those kind of sort of like all that negative energy, throw it into being creative, and throw it into your energy of like pushing yourself forward. There is kind of like a time now of pushing forward as well. You've been stuck kind of on the same loop for a while, and some of you do need a bit of a radical change. And unfortunately with this card, it's not going to knock at your door. You have to really make sure that you step out there. And if you're going round and round in a loop and nothing's changed, you need to ask yourself, maybe you need a radical change. Maybe life needs a big shift. Maybe this is how it is and nothing else is coming like this, because you are meant to do something completely different, go somewhere completely different as well. But I feel like if you throw a lot of energy into the creative side of your life, into like bringing a bit more joy in, you'll find a bit more happiness. But you can battle with your mind, you battle with your thoughts. And I just feel like with this card, it says there's been a lot of distractions around you. And the moon card is the new moon in Aries. It says it's time to take action, you see. So really, it is time to push forward. So you've got to really use that Aries energy of getting going. I feel like you have put a lot of hard work in. But I feel like you get distracted. And I think you get distracted by your thoughts, maybe your fears. So that's why you've got the new moon in Aries. You need to be more like an Aries energy and just going for it now. This time it's time to go for it as well. There's been a lot of reflection, self-doubt, maybe even self-criticism. You need to stop that and you need to move forward. But I think the winds of change are coming around you. Good time to make some changes, push forward. But like I said, if you're going around in a loop, nothing's changing, you might want to get off the treadmill a little bit and really think about maybe it's time for a radical change in things. Maybe you need to move somewhere new. Maybe you need to change your career. Maybe you need to add something different into the mix. So, but you've got the energy of the Aries there. If you feel like you've got one final push for something, then go for it with that card as well. But remember, with the card of balance, that's what you need around you. You need a mind, body and spirit. You've been too all or nothing, gung-ho, then nothing. You need to bring your balance in, and your body will want that as well. So you may find that you feel more tired by things. You're more, it's because you're using up all this energy, and maybe on your fears and your worries and overthinking things as well. The card also of balance is not unrealistic. It is. So it's not fantasy, it's reality. So you must dream and dream big, but you also must be in your reality, in your truth. So I just don't feel with this card that everything's coming to land on your lap. But I think if you kind of like push forward with the balance, with the clarity, clarity, you'll find that a lot of new things are coming your way. So you're going into a new phase, Libra. I do get the word distractions. I get that quite a lot of you. So I think you may find there's going to be distractions around, but you've got the card of Aries. So if you've got a plan, a goal, a mission, you have to stay 100% focused on that with the new moon in Aries card. Or this side of the energy will take over, and that's more passive, where things don't really change. So your yin and your yang, you know, you're going to push forward now, you're going to watch your emotions, you're going to nurture your body, you're going to look after yourself, you're going to really focus on what you want, you're going to keep your mind clear of what you want, but you're going to make positive steps out there to get what you want. And then you'll find that life will really shift you into another level